Welcome. I'm Diane Yedelitis, Certified Psychic, and today we're going to talk about energy. We are, and everything on this earth has to do with energy. So much energy comes in us, so much energy goes out of us. Everything that we own has energy in it, even though it's matter, even though it's a vehicle, even though it's a house, even though it's equipment, even though it's swimming pools, even though whatever it may be, it has energy in it, because everything is an energy molecule that is on Earth. Right now, our energy is so heavy and dense and consumed with so much ego, negativity, and greed. We are all over and out of our balance zone of being able to stay balanced in all aspects of our life at this time frame. In order for you to clean up your life, in order for you to clean up your situations, relationships, past relationships, marriages, ex-marriages, girlfriend, boyfriends, couples of the same gender, it doesn't really matter. Everybody's on the same page right at this time frame. And what that means is that you must eliminate things that are in your life that you no longer use, need, want, or desire. If you don't do that, and you try to hang on to everything and continue as we go through the cleansing process on our earth at this time frame, which is very heavy at this time, it's going to continue to be throughout this year. It's going to take years before we're going to be able to stand back on our feet again. If your house is too expensive, it's never going to get its value. If you buy clothes that are too expensive, it's never going to get its value. So the best thing to do, if you want to get into the new energy for the new millennium that we are in, and to start to balance yourself out, is you're going to, 1, come down to humbleness, 2, let your pride go, 3, don't see yourself as a failure, 4, believe in yourself once again, and open up your hearts and have garage sales or give things away. Whatever you're going to do, get things out of your house, out of your car, out of your personal environment and your belongings. You don't need 5 TVs, you don't need 2 or 3 cell phones, you don't need computer games all the time. What you need to do is get back to the basics of life. I know we're in technology and there's nothing wrong with technology. It's not the technology that's the problem. It's the mass amount of things that we have in our lives at this time frame that no longer service us and actually burden us down. You don't think that those extra TVs sitting in your house is sucking up your energy in some way? Of course they are. Every time you walk by them, you know you don't use them, you know they don't need to be there. It's a part of you that's saying that you have too much for what you can use or consume, and that eats at the soul. Your soul is a very conscious part of you that is aware of more things than what the ego and the mind has a tendency to be. So you have to go above and beyond your circumstances right now, and you're going to have to downsize. This is the time of downsizing. I know when you sell things to other people at a discounted price, you're not going to get the same amount of value out of it. You're not going to. It never has been. It never will be. Unless you have something that has got a name to it, and then we're such a crazy society of people that will spend billions of dollars on things that belong to somebody that was so-called a celebrity or somebody of importance. But we don't know how to put that in our own perspective of ourselves and our friends and our family. So if you don't start the energy removing process of downsizing the things in your life and get rid of the energy that's connected to these things, also to your words and your thought processes, you're just going to go around in a big circle, and eventually down the road you're going to have to do something. And that something is you're going to have to downsize. So you might as well start at this time frame and go above and beyond these circumstances in your life and move forward to the positive and the reality of where you're at right now. And the reality is you have way too much, you owe way too much, you eat too much, you don't sleep as much as you need to, and you play too much, and you work too hard to get too little of where you're going. So there's a lot of things in the psyche and the id of every human being at this time frame that is really out of whack. And the only thing you can do is bring it back into perspective, and that is start out with the material things, then start out evaluating yourself and knowing what you can have around you and can't have around you as far as people and circumstances, and get back into nature. Get back into looking at the clouds or the stars or the moon or the sun or the sky or the sunset, whatever it is. You know, just don't write about it. Just don't talk about it. Start doing it. Start being a process of that, and take some time for meditation, some form of relaxation, not just game thinking, some form of changing energy in your body, Tai Chi, yoga, meditation, walking, running, swimming, biking, anything that's going to allow you to breathe in and out your energy process and allow new, more formative energy, which carries all the thoughts and the process of life in it, back to you. Until you do this step, you're just not going to get very far in your life in this transition. So sooner or later, you'll be doing this dance. I call it the dance of elimination at this time frame. So until next time, I know each and every one of you can go above and beyond your circumstances, and I'll be sending you love, light, and life to do so. Until then, bye-bye.